Let's talk about an idea so powerful it could completely redefine your relationship with money. It's not about earning more, it's about understanding one single concept, the idea of enough.
But before we get to the solution, we have to really understand the problem. The reason so many of us feel this constant, low-level financial anxiety, even when things are going pretty well.
You know that feeling I'm talking about, right? That little hum of stress in the background, that sense that you're never quite where you're supposed to be?
Well, what if I told you that for most of us, all of that worry, all of that stress, actually springs from the exact same place? Now, our first instinct is to blame the usual suspects. We think, I just don't make enough money, or maybe I'm just so irresponsible. Sound familiar? But what if the real cause is something else entirely?
The real root cause isn't a lack of money. It's the lack of a finish line. It's this quiet, creeping assumption that the goal is always simply more. And think about what this does to you. Without a defined stopping point, every raise you get, every bonus, every bit of progress just feels temporary. It doesn't stick. And that sense of calm we're all desperately chasing, it literally never gets a chance to arrive.
So, what's the answer? We need to reclaim and completely redefine the word enough, but probably not in the way that you're thinking. For most of us, when we hear the word enough, it kind of sounds like settling, doesn't it? It sounds like giving up, like it's the end of the road for our ambition. But that is a complete misunderstanding of its true power.
This is where we flip the script. Enough isn't some final endpoint. It's a flexible reference point. It's not about settling. It's about aligning your money with your actual life. And it's not about giving up. It's about finally understanding what you're even working towards in the first place.
And here is the absolute key to this whole thing. A reference point is a working understanding for right now. It's not some number you set for the rest of your life. It's a living tool that helps you know what your money needs to do to support the life you want today.
And this quote just nails it. Why does this matter so much? Because if you're just moving towards some vague, undefined idea of more, how do you even know if you're making meaningful progress? You don't. A reference point gives your entire financial journey direction and purpose.
Okay, so this sounds good in theory, but how does it actually work in the real world? What does enough practically do for you over a lifetime? The beauty of this is that it's not static. It evolves with you. Early in your career, enough might just be basic stability. Paying the bills without stressing. In the middle, it might mean having a cushion, some insulation from life's curveballs. And later still, it might mean durability and simplicity. The form changes, but the function stays the same.
I love this way of thinking about it. Defining enough isn't about building walls that trap you. It's about creating edges that give your life shape and clarity. It gives it a container.
And these edges, they have a very specific job to do. They are the signals that tell you when you can shift from constantly pushing to a place of holding and maintaining. They tell you when growth becomes a helpful supplement rather than an absolute necessity. It's the point where you can finally, truly ease up a little.
Now this goes way deeper than just managing your finances. Adopting this framework can actually create a fundamental shift in your personal identity.
This is such a profound change. See, when enough is a mystery, money narrates your life. It's how you measure your worth. It's how you compare yourself to others. But when enough is defined, money becomes a supporting character. It's just a tool, functional, contextual, that helps you live the life you actually want.
And let's be crystal clear about something. This is not a call to lower your ambition. Not at all. It's about aligning your ambition with the rest of your life, making sure your financial goals are serving your life goals, not the other way around.
So here's the trade you're making. You are not trading growth for stagnation. No way. You are trading a very expensive state of chronic restlessness for a productive and sustainable state of calm. And that trade is always, always worth it.
And that brings us to the ultimate payoff, the real feeling you get when you finally put this architecture into place in your own life. This right here, this is the heart of it all. When the chase for more is infinite, the anxiety is infinite. You're giving money a job you can literally never finish. But the moment you give it a definition, something powerful happens. You experience this massive reduction in decision fatigue. You no longer have to constantly ask yourself, should I take that risk? Do I need this more? Am I falling behind? A whole class of questions just disappears. And what you're left with isn't a feeling of being limited or held back. It's a profound sense of relief.
The relief of knowing what you're building, why you're building it, and when you can finally stop, look around, and enjoy the view.